Are you hurting as a truck driver in this economy? You're not the only one. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Trash Trucker coming at you here. Sick still, but I do feel a little bit better than what I did before. Slowly and surely, I'm getting over whatever it was. Been sick for about 5 days now, I guess. So I'm slowly getting better. Ooh, pardon me, y'all. That hurts. But today's topic, we're going to talk about freight rates, equipment, supply and demand. Y'all may have noticed freight rates are dropping, but yet fuel prices are going up. Same thing happened in 2008. Now, what happened in 2008? A lot of trucking companies went belly up. That's coming towards, we're headed that way right now, I believe. Talked with my brother this morning. They've noticed dry vans, the prices have actually gone down. Pardon me, on my phone, my wife's holder in this phone, Yukon, it will not hold the phone. You know, the bigger the phone, the heavier are. These dumb little mounts just don't stay, and this is one of her things. I digress. Either way, there's an issue with supply and demand, y'all. When rates go up, people start losing, or rates go down, fuel goes up, more people end up getting out of the market, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Now, right now, prices of used equipment has been like skyrocket, overinflated. Trying to buy a used truck, now you're paying twice what it's worth. Same thing with dry vans. When I got my dry van, I got that 2022 dry van for $45, but yet the lady at the company, when I bought it out from Status and got a loan to buy it out, she said they're financing new dry vans now for freaking $80,000 and $90,000. That's what they jumped up to because supply and demand. You couldn't get a hold of any. Well, downside to what's going on in the market today, like I say, this happened in 2008. Fuel prices went up, freight rates went down. So many people started selling off and getting out of trucking. They lost a lot of owner-operators of small companies. They couldn't sustain it. With people dropping the rates, fuel price going up, they're not making enough profit to stay in business. Same thing's happening that way now. Brother said that he was talking with the owner, M. Gibson. They noticed that the dry vans have dropped. The prices dropped about $10,000, and then they turned around and said it's dropped again. So the freaking prices of the dry vans are dropping back to what they should have been. So they're steadily declining. And why? Because people are getting out of trucking right now. They can't sustain it. They can't afford to stay in business. So a lot of people are selling off their freaking equipment and getting out of trucking. So that's the downside to this. You know what's going on? It's sad that a lot of people have to lose for others to gain. But that's the way it's working out, I guess. People just they just can't afford it. So the good thing is, if you're in the market to buy used equipment now you're going to be in a good thing. Just like the housing market, with interest rates and everything else going up, and with so many people not being able to afford things, you know, the freaking foreclosure rate will be skyrocketing pretty soon. You know there's going to be a foreclosure rate coming up. You know it's just a matter of time before we start hitting those foreclosures. So your ability to buy a house coming up you'll be able to get a house pretty soon. You'll be able to find them dirt cheap. Come on, people. So, you know, it's a shame that that's the way things work like that. You know, somebody's got to lose for somebody to gain, but that's the way it works, y'all. And that seems to be what's fixing to happen here. I don't feel good, but I need to come talk to the wife. She's at work, so I'm trying to get into here where she works at so I can have a few minutes of her time. But, you know, rates are in the toilet, y'all. Rates are absolutely in the toilet. They're making it harder for everybody. But I will say this. With us pulling hazmat tankers, we're not hurting. We're not hurting at all for work, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I'll just say we're blessed because, I mean, it has not affected us not one bit pulling hazmat. So I have to say, you know, we're extremely blessed for that. Curbside. Oh, you would, you. Okay, fixing to say. I'm trying to back up and then you want to come up in here. Trying to back in my parking spot here, y'all, because it is much easier sometimes to pull out of these spots than to back out, because if somebody else comes in and they jack up right up on you, makes it harder for you to get out. So yeah, I figure, hey, well, I got two other cars that are backed in, let me go ahead and back in between them. But yes, y'all, it's just a shame that some people have to hurt in times like this. I mean, gosh, I'm so blessed that, you know, Lord allowed me back at M. Gibson. Thanks, M. Gibson, for fighting to get me back over here with you. Definitely needed to get back here, because if I was still pulling a dry van, I think I'd would have lost everything, to be honest, with the freight rates, because before I left, the freight rates were down. There were several loads that I pulled in the $1.80s a mile. That's not good. My cut ended up being in the $1.80s a mile, loaded miles. So that kind of hurts. But here, brother's pulling a load that he just pulled. Paid him $6.61 a loaded mile. $6.61 a loaded mile for hazmat tanker. So we've still got great rates over here at M. Gibson. So hey, I'm blessed for that. Really am. I really would like, once I get these major repairs, I did find out the flywheel housing is warped, so we need to get a new flywheel housing and all that. I'm sure that's going to add drastically to my bill. I'm sure I'm going to hate to see my repair bill after 10 new Michelin tires, brakes and drums all the way around, freaking kingpins. I'm going to need 3-axle alignment, clutch, overhead. Yeah, I'm sure this bill is not going to be cheap. So there goes a boatload of money. But hey, I'll look at it this way. M. Gibson has good freight rates. I mean, it may take me, a month or two to try to get some money built back up and to cover all this, but hey, I'll be able to do it because I know we have great rates. I know we were making good money over here. So once I get back to work, downside is I don't think I will be able to, probably not leaving back out until Monday. They're still expecting the flywheel housing not even come in until today or tomorrow, and they still have kingpins and things to do. Still have other work on the truck, so I may not leave out until Monday possibly. But that's okay, because I still feel like crud. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm still not fully back on par. I don't want to be out in public, but the vehicle needs to be driven. I mean, we finally got it cranked, so I wanted to go ahead and put some driving on it, try to get some miles on it, try to get some charge. And we've bought this thing brand new. We've had it for over 2 years, and it only has 6,881 miles. So 6,800 miles in 2 years. That's not bad. And the only reason it's got that many miles on it because the wife was having to drive this to work for like 2.5 months. We rented our Yukon or our Tahoe out to the movie studio. They were shooting a movie outside Atlanta with Glenn Close, Brendan Fraser, and Josh Brolin. Well, it was going to pull one of the actors. We were hoping that it was going to have Thanos be chauffeured in the Tahoe, but ended up the director. Once he saw our Tahoe, he's like, no, I want it. So the freaking director ended up with our Tahoe as his chauffeur. Like, great. So that's the only reason the Yukon has as many miles as it does. Yukon it's only been driven 1 day since December. That was in February when I was home before I went to M. Gibson. Me and my son drove it up to the truck one time and then drove it back. That's the only time it's been driven once since December. So yeah, the battery died. So I'm trying to drive it around, get some charge on it, try to get me out of the house, try to breathe some fresh air, and try to walk around, see if maybe I can exercise this mess out. So I've been in the house not feeling good since, been home, so I figured I'd come up here, talk to the wife for a second at work. Anyway, y'all, we hope everybody is doing okay. Hope everybody's having a good, safe, blessed week. Hey, if y'all know anybody that wants to pull hazmat, has a hazmat tanker endorsement, especially if they're in the Southeast, they're in a perfect position to make great money. And I'm going to say great money. You won't be disappointed. So, hey, come on over, give them a call. M. Gibson Trucking. If I remember right, the number is 478-336-5391. 478-336-5391. But yeah, give them a call if y'all know anybody that wants to do hazmat tanking, especially it's in the Southeast. They're great. I mean, great possibility. We had somebody call from Las Vegas that lives in Las Vegas wanting to work. So, hey, give us a call. I'm sure they can talk to you, tell you, hey, what we do, what we don't do, where we go, where we don't, what the possibilities, what your earning income potentials are. So anyway, y'all be safe. We'll holler at y'all in the next video, y'all. Peace out.